My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day.
It's been 5 months since President Trump announced he was targeting trading partners with tariffs, claiming it was a matter of fairness after years of America being ripped off. In the months since, the stock market has stabilised and reached record highs. A handful of trade deals have been signed, and in August alone, tariff revenue exceeded $31 billion. But the centrepiece of Trump's economic agenda now hangs in the balance, after an appeals court ruled it was beyond his authority to impose the tariffs under the Emergency Economic Powers Act. It ruled that although the act allows the president to regulate imports during a national emergency, it does not allow him to impose sweeping tariffs indefinitely.
We have a very, very big case in the Supreme Court. I can only say this, our country has a chance to be unbelievably rich again, but it can also be unbelievably poor again. If we don't win that case, our country is going to suffer so greatly.
What's the backup plan, sir?
But I think we're going to have a big victory.
The case affects 2 sets of tariffs, with the first being what's dubbed reciprocal tariffs, ranging from 34% for China and 10% for the rest of the world. The second is the 25% tariff on certain goods from China, Canada and Mexico, which Trump says is due to their failure to stop the flow of fentanyl into America. It's reported that if the Supreme Court chooses not to take the case, or if the government loses, American importers may need to be reimbursed for duties they've paid, and trade agreements the US has signed could fall apart.
This case is arguably the single most important economic case that has ever come before the Supreme Court. If the lower court's ruling is upheld, President Trump has correctly said that will be the end of the United States, because it will be impossible to defend ourselves from the fentanyl poisoning and all of the trade environment, which is hollowing out our supply chains and creating very dangerous problems for the American people.
The White House has asked for a speedy review of the case by the Supreme Court, asking it to decide by September 10th if it will take up the case. President Trump will be hoping for a repeat of other cases in which the Supreme Court, now with a majority of Republican appointees, has overturned appeal court decisions in his favour. Nick Harper, CGTN, Washington.